Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's me, Rhys again. I just thought now is a really good time to update you on what I've been up to in these past few weeks because it's a Sunday morning, it's kind of getting up to midday, I've not done much, I've still got wet hair from my shower and I do have a lot of revision to do today, so I thought, do you know what, I'll just do a bit of procrastination and let everybody know what I've been up to. And also I've been up to some really weird things the past few weeks that have been quite good fun if I'm honest with you, but not necessarily things that I do, so I thought I'd share those. And the first is, I went to a BBC Red Brick Chamber session, which is an event which is in collaboration with BBC Philharmonic, and it was here at the university in our Peel Hall, and it was a classical musical event, and Oliver and Sarah and myself went along and watched some classical music be performed, which was something that I didn't think as an 18-year-old I would be doing, if I'm honest with you. But it was really interesting, it was really nice to see, and I have no shame in saying that I enjoyed it. But it was something that I didn't expect I'd be doing when I started university, so that was really cool. And it was really interesting to see how all of, a band kind of plays classical music. That made that sound really simple, and it's a much more complex thing than that. But for somebody who knows absolutely nothing about music, it was really, really fascinating to watch. And something else really musical based, it's been a very, very musical few weeks. I've been to the 9 to 5 performance, which was in our new Adelphi Theatre, and it was by the Almost Famous Theatre Company, and it was brilliant. I laughed so much. We went along with all of the journalism lot because our friends Libby and Lars were in it, and it was so amazing to see them perform. I just thought it was so cool. I wish I could do something like that. So we all went along to support them and have a really good night actually. Everybody on the journalism course went, broadcast journalists. So it was nice to spend an evening outside of a lecture theatres with the course guys, which was really nice. So that was quite interesting. And I'm not really one for musicals, to be honest with you, but I went along because I thought, I'll go and see my friends perform. And I had such a good time, so I'm really glad that I did that. I'm really glad that I've done stuff that I wouldn't usually do so far. Something else which has been taking up quite a lot of my time recently is the Students' Union presidential debate. I've been kind of following it online, and I think things like this are really important, which is where we choose who runs our Students' Union. And I went to the live televised debate, so I sat in the audience for a show which was streamed to the university from the Media City television studio, and it was amazing. It was like being on an episode of Question Time, which coincidentally I've done, but it was fascinating. I know that I'm using a lot of adjectives, but it was really cool to see. It was a television studio with an audience in. And it was amazing that that's something which we can do from our university. So, yeah, that was a really eye-opening experience to see how much people have campaigned. And I just want to say well done to everyone who took part as well, and especially Kobe, who is going to be our new union president from July. I spoke a little bit about how I was properly revising for my exam now, and since then we've kind of all been chatting as a course. And it's really nice. It's something which I feel is a subject you can kind of connect over because we're all a bit nervous. We don't know what to expect about this. This is going to be our first exam at university, so you kind of think, oh, what is it going to be really different to college and school? What if they print the papers in Comic Sans or something like that? I hope they don't, because that would be horribly embarrassing. It's just very interesting to see how people are preparing themselves for something which they don't really know what to expect so much. But I'm sure, we've still got until May for the exam, so I'm sure we'll have lots more practice. We'll have lots more practice on, the practice papers and things like that. So I'm not really worried about that at all. And yeah, that's all I've got to update you on really. I'll let you know how my revision is going probably in the next update, and hopefully that will be in the next fortnight, 3 weeks, whatever. And I'll let you know how my budget challenge goes, but keep your eyes peeled for that because that will be a separate little post that I'm doing. And other than that, that's all I've really got to say. So look after yourselves, all the usual. Don't talk to strangers, and I will see you soon. All right.